Hi there everyone, this is FS Coach Your Mentors. So guys, our approach on how we tell our stories and how we present our lessons will be different. This is because when we tell our stories, we don't rehearse them. Our aim is to be as authentic as we possibly can. So please, don't mind us when we sometimes interrupt each other during story times, as we simply share everything that happened and exactly how we felt. However, our lessons are of course well structured as they are properly prepared prior. Thank you so much for your time. We hope you enjoyed the video.
This is FS Coach Your Mentors, and basically today guys, we're gonna share our journey and how we basically come about with FX Code.
Yeah, we're gonna basically share everything that happened up until today.
Yeah.
Right, we're gonna start from the beginning because we believe that if we get to share our story with you guys, you'll also get to see what you can pick up on how we made it so that you can also be able to make it.
Basically, we saw that giving you a lesson requires us to also giving you our journey. We want to give you guys a working journey because it worked for us.
Yeah. So now we want to start from where it all started and to know how we got to actually believe that Forex trading works, right?
Yeah.
So back in 2017, guys, that's when we started knowing about Forex. Yeah, that's when we started being interested.
Yeah, like introduction to Forex was in 2017, and then we've been trading since. And then basically almost the end of 2018, that's when we're seeing a bit of progress.
Yeah, so 2018, that's when we started. The beginning of 2018, that's when we started going hard into Forex trading. And
2018, we took it very seriously.
Yeah, and it was by the almost the end of the year that we had our actual first breakthrough.
Yeah.
So obviously, after blowing many accounts, we got to a point where we took our 10 GB account, which was our last money.
Yeah, our last money.
Yeah. So we took that 10 GBP and then we turned it into 110 GBP. So
that was the first video we posted on YouTube.
Yeah, so that was the first video that we actually did, and the good thing was we actually recorded the whole experience and then we posted it on YouTube to get some feedback on what to basically improve and meet other traders.
Yeah. What surprised us was the response from the video. We thought we posting a video to basically be assisted by people, but in return, people were surprised and they were saying we're good traders. At that time, we didn't even know that we know how to trade.
We didn't trust our skills, basically. Yeah. I don't think we trusted our skills at that time. But we saw, so after basically the feedback, we saw what we did and we're saying like, okay, this thing works. Right? How about we go back and read and see what we actually did? How about we relearn how we did that and actually practice more as it's basically working? Yeah.
So, and that's when we basically opened a Telegram channel. It was around November.
Yeah, the beginning of November. That's when we opened our Telegram channel.
2018 November.
Yeah. So basically at that time we thought, okay, now we have a chance. We're starting to see some light after a lot of failure, after blowing a lot of accounts. We're getting to actually move forward.
That's when we're starting to be a bit of consistently profitable traders at that time.
So what happened now that actually changed everything for us was what happened at the end of November, which was around the 28th or the 29th.
Yeah.
So there was a guy who reached out to us from Telegram.
An account manager.
Yeah. He said he saw our work from YouTube. He's impressed. We are good traders. However, he said that he's a better trader. And then if we work together, we can make more money.
At that time, being consistently profitable, we were able to accumulate basically 30,000 rands.
Yeah. So 30,000 rands is approximately 2,100 USD
at that time.
So for us, it was a lot of money.
Yeah.
Understand that we were financially struggling people.
So we were very happy.
30,000 it was a lot
of money.
Yeah.
And with regarding to our age, so we were very happy at that time.
Yeah. So what that guy did, this is what he proposed. He said to us, okay guys, here's the deal. He showed us his accounts.
He saw my work.
He was very transparent that guy. So we believed him. Yeah. He sent us his accounts, he sent us his proof, how he's trading, and obviously we want to go in, we want to make money.
It was the first time we seeing an account manager who is actually profitable.
Yeah.
So we went in.
And then he said, okay, this is how you're going to do it. You're going to deposit your money into a broker and then you're going to have your login details through your email. You just have to send me your login details and I'm going to be able to access your account and trade for you.
Yeah, basically that's account management.
So what's better, we actually at a bit of, secure place because we're the only ones who can withdraw the money. Even if he makes more money, we have to send him the profits.
He can't withdraw power.
Yeah, because we have the broker access.
Yeah.
So okay, sharp, we're cool now. We sent him, we're logging details, and then he said, put in all your money. He said, yo, bro, like this is everything we have.
Like this is our last money.
Yeah, it's everything we have.
Worked hard for this money.
You know? And I was like, no, trust me, relax, just put in everything, like put it on my hands, and trust me, you're gonna see.
Yeah.
Obviously, we trust the guy, and we really wanna make it.
Yeah. So at that time, we were hungry for success.
We went in hard. We put in all the money, 30,000
inside the account.
Rent, it was all in, and then the guy, what he did,
funny story.
It's a bit of against of what we do.
Yeah. The guy
he's
opened 10 trades, high risk 10 trades.
Gold sells, bro.
Gold sells. Like gold is a very volatile pair.
So already those trades were at negative 10,000. Just opening those trades, it was at negative 10,000.
Minimum movement already minus 10,000. So knowing us, we're all about proper risk management.
Yeah.
We couldn't handle it.
So we discussed, no, TP, man. It's a lot of risk.
Yeah, man.
Me, I'm not comfortable. I can't afford to lose this kind of money, man. If we lose this,
much.
we're gonna go back to where we started, and how we're gonna get the money to fund to continue. You understand?
Yeah.
So like, nah, we're not comfortable, bro. Not comfortable.
No.
And then we decided to change the password first, so that he loses access. We changed the password, and
we blocked him. And then we closed the trades.
We closed the trades. So we were from 30,000 and we closed 10,000.
So basically 20,000.
We were back to 20,000 from just a guy who we trusted.
Like he's crazy. That guy doesn't know how to risk management his trades.
So what shocked us is what happened after. That guy went crazy.
That guy basically he used his different devices. Like
he had multiple phones.
So he called us. What's happening? What's happening? Are you trying to scam me?
What is this? What's happening? Send me screenshots. I wanna see.
Very big vulgar.
I wanna see what you did. I want my money. You want your money?
We closed the trade.
This guy,
he didn't believe us.
Again, we blocked him. So we got the third call now. He called us again, swearing at us, calling us names. We're like, yo, bro, okay, sharp. We send him screenshots. That we close the trade. Okay, now we're out. Us, okay. And then this is what he said to us. He said this to us.
He warned us.
You know what? You'll regret it.
That was the last time we heard from him. He just said to us, "You will regret it."
So obviously, we're surprised.
It's crazy.
We're gonna regret it. Now you know what? As we working, whatever we've been doing was working for us. Even if
we're gonna continue.
Because
what we've been doing.
It's been working. So that day there was no news. It was a normal Wednesday. There was no news. There was nothing tricky at that time. There was no fundamentals whatsoever. So the market was just normal. It was just basically normal trading hours. So we went to the charts. We looked at gold didn't move.
And then minutes passed, and then
we came back. Gold dropped. And then at the time we came, it even dropped while we were watching it.
Like gold was dropping so hard. From that time, we could already imagine that we could
have took 30,000 to almost 150,000.
We would have basically 100k profits running, not closed. And then knowing we closed minus 10k.
It hit us, guys. That one took us back weeks, bro. The pain. The pain.
And we went back, looked at the charts
to see why.
How did he get it?
Why did he know it's gonna sell? So that was the day we went on the charts, we looked at it many times, and all it was just a setup. Like
simple.
There was no trick, there was nothing.
No tricks. It's just a person who knows forex trading, who has studied, and who knows basically setups tend to repeat themselves.
And that guy, he blocked us after telling us that we're gonna regret it. He disappeared. Out of nowhere.
We never had. We searched for him, trying to ask him, how did you know?
It's gone.
Why?
Guys. So obviously we're devastated. But we paid
that day
10,000.
We learned
for that lesson.
We learned that
we almost made 150, and we had a 10,000 drop back, and that was a lot of money for us at that time, because we were still students. We're trying to prove a point.
A lot of money.
We're trying to get out. We're trying to push life. We're trying to basically break through. So it was painful.
That happened, and we learned that forex trading is real.
That's the first thing.
That was the lesson we learned.
I believe we got right. We got to believe. We had the first proof.
He gave
us forex trading works.
He knew, man. Gave us belief.
So we always aspire to be. We always aspire to reach that level, and from there, that's when we went crazier. People started calling us crazy. We're always watching the screens. We're always analyzing. We're always trying to, because we saw it's crackable.
Monday, Friday, always facing the chart.
People could never understand,
trying to find out how did he know.
People never saw what we saw.
Never.
So they couldn't understand our focus, our drive. Why were we so crazy?
And when we started,
this
it wasn't just the two of us, you know. We had a group of guys who started, but along the way they were just
they left us.
leaving us one by one. We were still staying there, believing, because we saw
the proof.
Did,
like, the forex trading works. So
really
that's the time we got to see, okay, sharp, now we need to put in the work, bro. We need to see what we did. We need to work more on it. And
how can we improve our strategies? How can we improve our knowledge? What more do we want to learn from the market? And that's what the first thing that made us humble and to be forever teachable. You know?
Like we saw there's a level to reach. There's a very high level. Even up to date, we're yet to reach it. That guy was able to make 8,000 USD daily. I don't make that kind of money daily. Me, I'm a progressive trader. Right? We make money
usually, you know, we
monthly, weekly, progressively, right? The long way, but it works, you see. But then we saw, okay, sharp, since we can't do his style, since that style is not working for us, because what we're doing was working,
let's just continue. For us, we're just gonna try to see if we can perfect it as much as we possibly can.
So obviously we saw what he did, we learned something from him. We saw, okay, let's try to do account management with our style. End of November, that's when we met him. So it gave us time to work on our skills the whole December. The whole December, we didn't go out, we didn't go to party, we were always at home. Every day 2 a.m. we woke up. We would sleep around 9, we wake up again around 11.
December for us was no longer the end of the year, it was the beginning of the year.
We were preparing for 2019. We were preparing, bro.
And then
we were hyped.
And then when 2019 started, that's when we started with account management. At that time, we didn't know it's illegal to trade for people if you don't have the FSCA license.
And you're not a financial advisor, basically. So we didn't know that it was illegal.
However, we did it.
But then we just wanted to show people, guys, look at our skills. You know, it's okay. Many people have clout, many people have exposure, but look at the people who are focusing more on the trading skills. Look at the people who are focusing more on actually mastering the charts.
Forex trading side,
and that's how FS Good has always been. We've always basically focused more on being our craft,
transparent, basically. You know, we try to be more on the business side than the lifestyle side, you know.
So this is how it all happened. Now we started doing account management, and then at that time we were killing. Somebody would come with 500 USD. We would double it using proper risk management.
We double in a week's manner, or sometimes 2 weeks. You know, depending on your account size. You know, the bigger the account, the bigger the profits, basically.
So already we already had the proof. We already had the proof. Even when we would have bad days personally on our own accounts, what kept us going is the fact that forex trading is real. We've seen it live. We've seen somebody do it in front of us. A total stranger. So, you know, because he was a stranger, we basically idolized him as a level we want to reach. That's the first thing you need to do, guys. You need to be able to have a level that you want to reach.
Find someone you respect in the forex industry and try to reach their level. Try to do what they do.
Like, don't stop until you get where you want to be. Nothing else.
If you haven't reached destination, then don't stop. That's it. You can't. Keep on pushing.
So we did account management, guys. In fact, we're gonna show you the proof. We have at least we're glad that our journey was different.
Record this.
We're able to document our whole journey because of YouTube. Like thankfully. YouTube basically has our life from when we're basically from
where we started
to where we are currently. We had to record our whole journey, of which is why we think our course will be definitely different. I feel like it was a spiritual thing for me. Basically, being able to record your journey is something many people don't do. And I feel like we got the liberty and, you know, the luck.
So basically what we want to do to you guys is now that we want to give you guys a working concept. You know, we want to give you guys a working journey because this journey really did work for us.
So as you see, guys, we're doing this course once we've reached success in the forex industry.
Exactly.
We don't want to basically start teaching whereas you're not where you want us to be. You understand? We believe if you want to follow us, it's because you're seeing what we're doing currently in terms of trading
analyze
skills.
us, you see our skills, and you aspire to have them as well.
Because we believe you guys, if possible, we know that students always outmaster their mentors. We get to a point where you guys even train.
I always believe that, man.
So quickly, guys, we're gonna show you the proof of what we did with account management, and you guys can actually see and believe how basically
the impact and how much hard work
we put into mastering our skills. So it's gonna come up real quick, you guys. We hope you enjoy it. Hope you like the video, and it's gonna come in through now.
See you after.
Hello everybody, it's Fiso speaking here, and I've been working with Emmanuel for a week now. So he's been managing my account for a week now, and I initially made a deposit of $600, and then what happened is that he managed to double the account in 3 days. Okay, he doubled the account in 3 days, and in the 4th day we managed to go above the initial deposit, which was 600. As you can see, the profit is $862, and this is a real account. So yeah, I'm really impressed with Emmanuel. He is, when he says he's the GOAT, he really means he's the GOAT. So yes, I'm really impressed, and I'm speechless. I actually don't know what to say, but yeah, thank you, Emmanuel, for the great work that you've been doing. Hello everyone, it's Fiso here, and I'm under account management with Emmanuel Mabitsela. So this is week 2. Remember the first week I made a video showing you how much profit we made with initial deposits of $600. So this is week 2, and look what the GOAT did. He killed it, doubled the account again, and this is just week 2, man. So yeah, I'm really impressed by what Emmanuel is capable of. So be on the lookout. Emmanuel is killing Forex. Emmanuel is doing his thing. Yeah, here are the profits, here's the deposit. So yeah, his work will speak for himself, man. Thank you.
Hello everyone. This is Pamela speaking. Guys, I don't know where to start. I just wanna give a testimonial about Emmanuel's work. He's doing a great job, guys. In a week, I feel like I'm a millionaire already. Let me show you what he has done, so that you can believe what I'm saying. You see the balance there. The money that I've deposited, it's $971. You see, and then you check the profit there, it's 958.59. And then on 1 week, guys, he made this in a week. Actually, I feel like I'm a millionaire, really, guys. This is a great job. He is doing a great job. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. You have done a great job. I so wish everyone could say this.
Hello guys, Gift speaking here. I just want to send a testimonial about Emmanuel, the Forex coach. I started working with Emmanuel last Tuesday. If I can find, yeah, as you can see, I deposited $700, and trading from Tuesday to Friday, he managed to make a healthy profit of $464, which I believe had he been trading for the whole week, he would have doubled the account. But he can prove me right this coming week. As you can see, his trades, when he says he's 97% accurate, I believe him. And look at the lot sizes, 0.03. So I would encourage you to get in touch with the Forex coach Emmanuel Mabitsela and make some money while you learn how to trade. Thanks guys.
I'm under Emmanuel's account management, and the guy has doubled my account within a week, and I feel like a millionaire already. So these are the results for 1 week, and the initial deposit for this account was $500, and the guy has done wonders to this account. I'm so grateful, Emmanuel, and the guy is really genuine, and he really knows what he's doing.
Hello guys, this is my account which Emmanuel Mabisela has been doing some account management. since on 7th January, like that's 4 days ago. So I deposited $210, of which after almost 1 week the account was almost going to be doubled. You see, I made a profit of 149, almost $150. Yeah, that's almost double the profit. See, and I made a withdrawal of $140 profit. See, Emmanuel is good when it comes to account management. He can manage it very well, so you can try it. Yeah, that's the time.
So yeah,
guys, you guys saw what level of skill we had at the beginning of 2019.
Yeah.
You saw why we posted a video on YouTube where we said, guys, 2019 the goats are ready. The goats are gonna take this year because we had the skill.
Yeah,
right.
We
you
already
first learn. You remove the L and then you start earning, and that's the whole process.
Yeah,
for everything
basically.
in life.
Yeah. So guys, you saw that we saw what we used to do for people before we announced that we're stopping with account management because it's illegal in South Africa. So
so we had to stop obviously, and then now I believe also that gave us a better platform because I believe what's better is helping somebody to be able to make their profits on their own, whereas they don't have to depend on you,
on us.
Because if you give a man a fish, in a way you're basically
killing him.
Yeah, you're killing the guy.
Yeah.
Whereas tomorrow, if you teach him how to fish for himself, he's gonna be able to come back and give you more fishes as well. And that's what we wanna create.
We wanna create people to become market slayers as we do.
Yeah, we wanna create
people
in FSGO student our representations, people who are gonna be not even as skilled as us, who are gonna even get to a point where they get to surpass where we're limited, where we are, get to a point where they even get to reach higher heights and be better traders than us.
Basically, there's no use to becoming a better trader if you can't pass on the knowledge to others, you know. You can't leave a legacy if you don't create your mentees. You know? You don't create
here's the thing. Personally, both of us, let me just say, FS Good Mentors. We believe that true success comes from a successor. Right? If you don't have a successor, then you haven't really done
You're
much.
not successful, man.
We don't believe you've done anything. Whereas, whose life have you changed? What kind of impact have you had?
It's always about the
Why were you given the gift to be able to break through where others couldn't, where you can even share to more people? You see, you can't do that, man. You can't.
I used to watch a lot of movies long ago, and then they would always repeat this line, with great power comes great responsibility,
And that is why we wanted to make sure that our course is going to be the best in the world.
We are
want to make
responsible
sure our students will be the best traders worldwide.
So that's basically our vision, guys. A lot of people, they make courses in terms of, they just want to make courses. This is the vision.
We also want to crack teaching. We don't just want to be able to just be good traders.
No.
We want to crack the barrier of making sure not only 50%, not only 20% of students are going to be successful. We want all 100%. We want to be able to explain and teach in such a way that everybody explains. So now, guys, let me tell you how we got to actually have this mindset of having the ability to keep on trying regardless of what level of intelligence you might have. So we had this. Okay, this was the biggest inspiration we've ever had. This was the teacher from Hanske Kana, and
we had a mathematics teacher.
He was called Mr. Maroja. So this is how we got to be motivated. In grade 11, me and TP failed mathematics.
We didn't we were bad at maths.
We're not
very
smart.
bad.
I wouldn't say we're smart. And obviously we're playing a bit. We're not that much into being able to see. Is it possible?
We thought if you know maths, you must already know maths.
You must be a genius.
You must be gifted.
Because we're not part of the top 10, whatever. So this guy inspired us, man. This guy, he told us exactly. He showed us proof. He came with it. His reports from school. He was performing better.
This was his best line. If I can change you, no one will.
Because what he did, he showed us you don't have to be smart to be good at something.
You don't have to be.
As long as you're going to be able to outwork anyone in anything, you're going to be better than all of them.
Hard work can beat talent, provided that you work hard enough consistently.
So what he did, man, he ended up being the best teacher for mathematics.
It was cool.
He was able to turn our class from people who failed to June, we're already getting level 5s. And when it came prelim, which is around September, we got
from level
first
one,
place.
yeah.
And we even killed that year. We came valedictorian from our school, which was first place.
Yeah.
And it was because of him.
Yeah.
He showed us you don't have to be smart. There's
basically what he showed us was that, you know, how to basically give on knowledge. Like,
Yeah.
you know, in order for you to pass on knowledge on to others, is that you don't need to focus on the smart people, you know.
Yeah.
You need to focus on those people who catch on slow, you know.
Yeah, because-
people who are not smart.
because this is the real key of learning something. Repetition.
Yes.
Repetition.
That's what you
That
always
is the
emphasize.
key to learning anything. Even if you are bad at something, no matter how many times you've been doing it, gradually,
Practice.
eventually,
Practice.
you're gonna be good at it.
Practice.
Like that's just
Practice.
how it is.
Yeah.
So he showed us we were basically going to school around 6 a.m. and we would leave around 5. Yeah.
PM.
So we're the ones who were the
Came
first to get
first
to school
and
but
then
we're
the last to leave every day.
We always worked on
Even on
skills.
weekends,
We always
except
did
for
examples.
Sundays.
We did almost 1,000 question papers for mathematics. That's why we got to be able to pass. It was
Yeah.
not because we're smart,
No.
but because of the amount of practice we've had.
You would do so many examples that even in the exams they show you the examples
You already know the
practiced
answer.
on. Like
Yeah.
So it's like
we
that.
would never leave class until the worst student get to basically solve the equation.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, if
Never.
you guys want to leave, they will blame on that one.
Yeah.
See that person.
Yeah.
that's the person you should blame.
So we saw, man.
You know,
this thing
knowledge
works.
can be passed on.
Yeah.
Man, you know.
No matter how hard anything can be, no matter how difficult you think it is, no
Yeah.
matter how impossible you think
Always,
it's gonna be to reach
always
it.
tell yourself this line. You know, if a person did it, you also can do it.
Yeah. And then we are living proof.
Yeah, man.
You have the advantage of having us here.
Yeah.
And we're willing to give you guys everything. We're gonna be sharing
We're gonna
everything
share
with you guys. We're gonna
everything in
share
this
our
course,
exact
guys.
journey to see where you are in a journey. How far are you?
And
how
not just-
what's needed in
Yeah.
order for you to basically become what you've became.
Yeah, and not just our journey, guys. Even you see the lessons now, we make sure that we explain as deep as we do on YouTube, if not deeper, you know.
Yeah.
We're trying to make sure that
We have a high student success rate. We want to make sure we even going to an extent that we even offer money back.
if it doesn't work.
You
out
understand?
for you.
We give you back your money. Like if we
guaranteed.
give you our steps and you still fail,
I guess FOREX trading is not for you.
like,
It's
if
that.
if we can't help you,
then
I don't think anybody ever could.
yeah,
The problem
I don't
is
know, yourself.
We are too much into making sure that we impact change. We
Yeah.
impact change. We try as much as we can to do the impossible. Let me give you guys the last motivation that we got to actually
Yeah.
be able to even create this course at this current time, and why we actually had to go back, see what our vision was, and
Yeah.
get to be able to give you.
And
episode
guys,
2.0.
you know, I'm glad that we had our first students, man. You know, having our first students showed us that we are just good mentors, you know, but we're aspiring to become great mentors.
We
you
are
know?
great traders,
Yes.
but we also want to be great mentors.
Yes.
It's an industry that we're also trying to crack as
well.
well to make sure our students are obviously the best students that we have.
Yeah.
So when we went home, guys, it was when last year, 2019 December, and we had
a group
some
of-
of our
group of
friends.
friends
That's
that
when
we
they
grew
started
up
knowing
with.
we were also killing. The
They
weight
knew that
was
we
still,
trade in FOREX. It was like,
yeah.
you know.
So
yeah.
there was like 8 guys. 8 guys. We told them everything. We shared everything. Our journey. We shared
our knowledge,
everything that we think is necessary in order to help you.
So
reach
basically, we
success.
gave them belief, we gave them knowledge, and they were ready for the markets.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
So we went away. So now when we went back home in June, that's when we went back home.
6 months passed. You know. 6
To
months passed.
our surprise, the only people who were basically still trying were the twins. There were still there were some 2 twins guys that we have from where we come from.
I was so surprised, man. We even asked them, like, guys, like, everybody stopped. Everyone gave.
Why
up.
did you continue?
Why did you guys?
Why are you still going? And they're now at a level where they even reached consistency.
Yeah.
We were so
You know,
surprised. Like
we're
our
like-
dream has came true.
Like, I'm so surprised that you guys went in with belief. You tried, you failed, but you still continue.
That's the
so
thing.
we asked them, guys, why did you continue? What made you guys to basically continue trading, seeing that it's not basically working out for you? You know.
So that's what they said. They said you guys did it. You guys are basically growing through the same journey as us.
Yeah.
And that's how we saw everything.
Yeah.
So these guys are basically able to continue just because they see what it takes
That's when it came
in order
to
to
us.
reach the level.
Yeah.
That's even when they lose, even when they had a great week and the following week they will lose. Why we keep them going is because they believe and they've
Exactly,
seen.
guys. You know, because if you try and you fail, what keeps you going? That's the question you need to ask yourself. What keeps you going is knowing that the skill, once you achieve this skill, once you have this skill, no one can ever take it away from you.
Yeah. Hence our
That's
first
it.
question. Our first
Yeah.
question was what do you believe in forex trading? Our second question was what do you think forex trading works? As soon as you get those answers right, your first doors are open.
Yeah.
No matter what you go through, as long as you know what is the level you're supposed to reach, you will never stop until you get it.
Yeah, so yeah, guys, this is our message to all our aspiring students and
Yeah.
everyone out there, guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully you enjoyed this course.
Guys, FSGO 2.0 is a life changer. We really believe we're going to change your life as
Yeah,
well.
it's
This
a
is going to be an
life-changing
awesome
course,
journey
guys.
for you guys.
Yeah.
And stay tuned, man. See you on the other side.
FS Goat, signing out.